Hey guys, this is Inkpen from Blueberry Yum Yum Productions, and here I have a roulette battle against ScytherzEdge, and he's a cool dude. I'll post a link to his channel in the description, and here we go. So, roulette, I have Mantine out first, and he has an Entei, and that's a fucking awesome start for me, because now I figure, okay, cool, I can just surf you, and that's, you're dead. But instead, he Stone Edges, and I completely forgot that I was flying, and that's super effective, and now I die, and it's not that great of a lead for me. So now I'm thinking about what I want to go to, and I believe I go to my Golem. I think that's what I have. Yeah. And I decided to use Stone Edge because I figured that he would go to a flying type or something like that, and he switched it out, sure enough, and goes to a Torterra, which, it's Mr. Bowser, which I guess is okay. It doesn't resist, like the Earthquake would have resisted, but it also resists the Stone Edge, so it's like, oh, that's a really good choice. And I did have Double Edge, but I believe I'm Scarf, so I can't use that, and I'm obviously not going to get anywhere. So now I go to my Gyarados to get the Intimidate off, and because I figured he would Earthquake. And instead he Leech Seeds, and I'm like, oh, bitch, that's a good move. So he Leech Seeds, and this Water Phoenix has Ice Fang. It doesn't have Stone Edge on it, so he uses Protect, and I get my Dragonance off, and now I'm like, haha, bitch, fuck your Protect. And use my leftovers of bouncing around, and he gets Leech Seed, and it doesn't really heal him because he's at 100%. Now I use Ice Fang, and it doesn't finish the thing off, and that's pretty surprising given the fact that it's 4 times effective with a Dragonance. But incredibly, I get the 10% flinch, and he flinches. That's fucking ridiculous. So, Leech Seed and all this kind of good stuff, leftovers, and he's pretty high up. Use Ice Fang again, and the thing is dead, and yeah, so that's pretty cool. I still have Leech Seed on me, so leftovers isn't healing me at all, but at least I'm able to kill the Torterra, and that's pretty cool. So he brings in the Wet Willy, and I know I can't stay in against the Suicune. I don't want it to get the Leech Seed, plus leftovers, and I can't even really do anything. Like I have Ice Fang, Waterfall, and Earthquake, so none of those 3 moves really hurt it much. So now I'm thinking about what I want to go to, and I finally decided to go to my Sceptile because it has Leaf Blade and Sword Stance and all that stuff. So I use Sword Stance, and I'm hoping that he doesn't have Ice Beam, and sure enough, he has fucking Ice Beam. And I'm like, oh, bitch. And so I get way, way down. Surprisingly, I don't die. And now I'm able to use my Leaf Blade. And I believe I KO it because it's a critical hit. Without the critical hit and without the Sword Stance, I don't think it would have killed. I think it would have been very close, but whatever. So critical hit, that's pretty cool. And it finishes off that Suicune. And yeah, so that's awesome. He brings in his Entei again, and now I'm thinking about what I want to do. I can't do Leaf Blade, so actually no, I believe I stay in for Death Fodder, that's right, and he uses Extreme Speed. I just wanted to see what he would do, and I die, and if he is Scarfed or Banded, then now he's locked into Extreme Speed, so that's kind of good for me. Go back to my Golem, because now I can Earthquake and or Stone Edge. I decided to Stone Edge just in case he has another Flying Dude that he didn't want to reveal earlier. Sure enough, he switches out, and he goes to Clefable. I'm like, what the fuck? And so the Clefable takes a Stone Edge, and it does just about half. That's probably the worst amount of damage that you can do in a game, just because it's like, holy crap, you do exactly half damage, then it's like a 2-hit KO exactly, but if you get min damage, then you're fucked. So Stone Edge again, I get max damage I think that time, and it does a little bit more. Uses Trick, and now I'm poisoned, but that's not a big deal because I know that I'll kill it next turn. So I use Earthquake next turn just to switch it up and whatever, and I'm not Scarfed, actually I was wrong. I have leftovers, as you saw there when he tricked me. So now I get hurt by the Toxic Orb, but that's not a big deal, because I'm thinking, okay, I can still get quite a few attacks off. Brings in an Infernape, I'm like, what do you... Oh, I guess you're going to close combat. Okay, well, let me think about that one. Do I want to risk it? Maybe I don't, and I believe I decided to switch out in the end. And, yeah, there I go. I'm looking at all my pokes, thinking about what I want to do. And I eventually decided to switch out to my Water Phoenix. My Gyarados gets the Intimidate off, and nothing that he does will be super effective. He uses Grass Knot, which is 4 times effective against the Golem, so that was a really good move on his part. And now I know that it's a special ape, but I can't really do anything about it because I didn't really have anything else I could go to, and so Gyarados dies, just Death Fodder. God, I hate how Gyarados, in all these battles, Gyarados is just dying for nothing, so go to Magmortar, because he has a bunch of stuff that I can do. I believe I decided to Thunderbolt, just because it's, 1 times, and whatever. So it kills it with a critical hit. God, I'm getting lots of critical hits this round. That's so unfair for him, but whatever. So now I'm scarfed into a Thunderbolt, and in comes the Entei, and I don't really want to deal with that thing right now. And so I switch out to my Golem again. I think Golem was a huge factor in this match. It's unbelievable. Like I use him, I've used him occasionally in like Pokemon Stadium and stuff on N64 and whatever, but almost never besides that. I trained one on this game and that's it. So hurt by poison, uses extreme speed, not very effective. That's cool. And then here he brings in an Exploud, I guess because he wants to take a Stone Edge or something. I'm not really sure exactly why he did that. I think he just didn't want didn't have really anything else to go to. So I'm able to use Earthquake now and finish. Oh, he uses Earthquake. That's right. And I'm like, oh my God, you're faster. Fuck me. But incredibly, I survive, and I'm able to use the Earthquake back. And now I have Golem, Magmortar, and Houndoom, which he hasn't seen yet, to finish the. Oh wait, no, I lose Golem for poison. Okay, I have Magmortar and Houndoom to finish off the Entei. So go to my Magmortar, and now I'm thinking about Thunderbolt or Focus Blast. Here's where I lost the game. If I had gone with Thunderbolt, I would have won because it would have been a 2-hit KO. He uses Return, and incredibly, I don't die, but my Focus Blast misses, and I'm like, okay, now Focus Blast will hit. And it misses again! Fuck me! And so he's able to use Return again, and kills off my Magmortar. Now all I have is Houndoom, and that thing is not going to get one-hit KO'd, so I just went with Dark Pulse. Maybe I'll get a crit or some BS, and nope, maybe I'll flinch. Nothing happens, so whatever. Good game, and hope I can play you again. And yeah, so it was a pretty awesome game, but that just sucks. So catch you guys later. Peace.